Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. What can I say about Disney Star Wars that I don't say all the time? It's terrible, it sucks, nobody cares about it, nobody watches it, it's never going to actually make money. I've also said it for a long time that Kathleen Kennedy, she's going to leave when she wants to. She'll never be fired. Her contract has not been publicly renewed this year. It's supposed to run out on December 31st. So I've been predicting for the past year and a half that she's going to simply walk at the end of the year. Because guess what? She doesn't want the disaster that is Lucasfilm under Disney laid at her feet forever. When it goes down, when it burns, when Disney is forced to sell Lucasfilm because it never makes money, never will make money, never has made money, she doesn't want to be in charge anymore. They will put a patsy in place and lay all the blame at their feet, not hers, because she knows where all the bodies are buried, and she would make life very difficult for everybody in Hollywood. What I'm saying, though, is this. She wants to go. And if the rumors are now to be believed, according to Chris Gore, talking WW Pro, who was reported on here at Park Place, she's waiting for a win. She's waiting for a win, and then she can walk away. Problem is, Disney Star Wars hasn't had a win, isn't going to get a win, especially when you consider what's coming down the road. And let's take a moment here and just reflect on what is a win. For the past couple of years, the shills, the stands, the fake fans, they have been saying, we're winning with Disney Star Wars. It's so great. Let's see, Ahsoka, if it was such a win, how come it's not enough for her to walk away on that? The Bad Batch, it was such a win. How come it's not enough for her to walk away on that? Andor, if Andor was really so great, how come it's not enough of a win for her to walk away on that? And the Acolyte, for a third week in a row during its broadcast period, doesn't even chart on the Nielsen's. Falls off. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world, Stans. I thought everybody loves the Acolyte. I thought only the haters hate it. Obviously, it's not a win. Not enough of a win for Kathleen Kennedy to walk away into the sunset and live a life of luxury while the rest of us toil and misery because of what she's done to Star Wars. This is the proof in the pudding. If it was so great, if Star Wars, Disney Lucasfilm was in such a great place, she should just be able to walk away. Remember, she cried at how great The Acolyte was. She was in tears. It was a work of art. Leslie Headland's a genius. But it failed. If it was so great, why can't she just retire right now? She can't. Because if she walks away right now, even if they put a patsy in place, which is what I've been saying, it can still all be laid at her feet. Because she was in charge. Indiana Jones lost tons and tons, billions, well, maybe not billions, but at least $1 billion, I would say. At least $1 billion when all is said and done, despite what they will tell you. Only vote $137 million. No, it lost way more than that because it didn't even break even. Disney's in trouble. Everything is falling apart, even though they claim profits. And Disney Lucasfilm is at the core of it. They will say in their Q3 earnings profit report today, oh, look, Star Wars films have grossed over $6 billion. Grossed. Not net. Gross. That is the key word. Star Wars has never made a profit since Disney has taken over. But Adam, the Force Awakens and Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, they all made over $1 billion. Forbes released an article earlier this year that told us they begrudgingly had to admit that Disney Star Wars has not even made enough net profit to cover the cost of buying it from George Lucas 12 years ago. And it all comes back to the fact that Kathleen Kennedy, well, she had a giant chip on her shoulder. She hated everything George did. She even hated everything Spielberg did. And she had to crush their legacies and rebuild it in her, I guess we'll say, feminist ideological vision that represented her. Kathleen Kennedy will walk away. She'll never be fired. She'll walk away. She may not do it this year, as I've been saying, but she's going to do it. And no matter what, it'll be laid at her feet. the failures that is Disney Star Wars are all connected to her. There is no amount of wishing that'll make The Mandalorian and Grogu, that'll make the Rey movie, that'll make anything Sean Levy puts out, anything James Mangold puts out, any future television show, whether it's Skeleton Crew or the childish adult show Young Jedi Adventures. There is nothing they can produce now or in the immediate future that will actually be a true success. These movies will all cost a minimum of $250 to $300 million. That means when you add on marketing, it'll be almost probably $400 million once it hits the streets. You need almost $1 billion then, or more, to make a break even and then sniff at profit. There's no chance, because there's nobody left who cares about this shit. I talked about it last week on a stream. There is the original Star Wars fan base who was there from 1977 to a little past 2012, those who were still fooled by the Disney purchase. And then there's the standum that they have now, who are not fans. They are fair weather. They are tourists. They have no true passion. They like it because Disney tells them to like it. They like it because it's the right ideologically thing or political thing to get behind. Real Star Wars fans, we're not there. The normies aren't there. There is nobody left to go to these movies or watch these shows. If they were successful, they would chart. They do not chart. They fall off. And if by some miracle they get on here, bottom. Bare minimum, bottom, and then disappear. Disney Star Wars is dead. I and many others, we are doing these funeral rites for it, and we're dancing as it burns. Because real Star Wars is that right there. George Lucas created and George Lucas approved. It will never work. And Kathleen Kennedy, no matter what she does, she'll never get that win. So even if she leaves, doesn't change anything. And that's the bottom line of it all. Even when she leaves, people say, oh my God, Kathleen Kennedy needs to go. Yeah, she needs to go. But that's not going to change anything. She has seeded Disney Lucasfilm with her own cancerous creations. There is a poison, a rot that goes down to the core. There is no saving Lucasfilm in its current incarnation. Disney will have to sell it. A better caretaker, a better custodian, as I always say, will have to come along and literally burn it to the ground and rebuild it with people who give a damn. Kathleen Kennedy is a failure. Disney Star Wars is a failure. Disney Lucasfilm is a failure. And she can pretend all she wants she's going to get a win. Her legacy will be that of a failure. They can pretend all they want, but that is the truth. I love real Star Wars. I will collect, protect, and preserve real Star Wars, and I will do everything in my power to remind everybody that Disney Star Wars was, is, and always will be shit because of Kathleen Kennedy and the people she hired to make it. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about fake fan Stan and SJW Fifis. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.